I just came back from this club that I'm in here at university that focuses on like loving your body, and is for people who have had issues with their body. And I really love the group. It's so therapeutic. I love it. We do yoga in it. We meditate. It's just like my perfect shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I love that shit, and it's just like all in one club. We did this thing where we wrote letters to our bodies today, and then at the end we wrote our self letters from our bodies, which I thought was really cool. And the part where we had to write from our bodies to ourselves, I thought that was really kind of trippy, kind of messing with my head. I was like, you know. And since I've been meditating a lot and just like focusing on myself and just like, you know, being a very self-aware person and practicing mindfulness and all this good stuff, I have been realizing that there is sort of a disconnect between the self and the body. You know, I always say like, I'm beyond my thoughts, I'm beyond my body, I'm beyond my judgments, I'm infinite. That is one of my mantras that I say to myself and that I read to myself every morning. And it's because we're beyond whatever this is, you know. And I know that there's like a difference between the soul and the body, and like, to me, the body is sort of like a blanket for the soul. So us having to write to it, write to this, all that I'm doing right now is my body, and then having this write to this, it was very I was just very grateful for that. It was very beautiful, you know. So I thought that I'd just read the letters that I wrote, because I think that it could, I think that it could really help people. It's a good thing to do, just to like really love and appreciate your body for what it is. So yeah, hopefully this video won't be too long, but I do want to make videos where I talk about the body and the soul, and just like separate videos focused on that, which I'm excited to do because I love this stuff so very much. And you know, making it public, that's what I want to do, because I talk about this stuff all the time with people, and there are a lot of people who don't want to talk about this stuff. Sometimes it's too much for them to really dive deep, but I want to talk about this stuff, and for people who want to listen, chime right in. So this is what I wrote to my body. I said, "Dear body, the blanket of my soul, I'm sorry for how I've treated you, and I'm sorry for how society is set up to make me hate you from such a young age. You do so much for me, more than I'll ever know. I wish the world taught us to respect and cherish our bodies and to treat them like the giving entities that allow our souls to navigate this planet. I want to be in a place where I treat you like that without having a contradicting thought. I want to stop objectifying you like the media does. I want to love every inch of you equally. I'm sorry for making you feel like you aren't enough when you do more than enough every day. You give so much to me, and I want to start giving back. I don't want to pick at, tease, and hurt you anymore. I don't want to starve you and justify it anymore. One day you will get all the love you deserve, which will diminish the judgments from myself and others. Thank you again, love, Alyssa." I just very vaguely was sort of addressing certain things, you know, that I did in the past to my body, and how I'm very grateful for it now. I appreciate it so much, and I just want to keep learning to love and respect it. And I just remember, like, you know, since this year, I've been focusing so much on self-love. I remember, like, I went to a party in the beginning of the year, I was dancing and stuff, and there were these guys who were grabbing up on me and stuff, and I remember hearing one of them say like, oh, her ass is too small, or something like that. And I was just like thinking like, whoa, if this was just a year ago, that would have made me feel like utter shit. It would have added on to me feeling like I wasn't enough. But this happened a year later. This happened now. And I didn't feel like I wasn't enough when he said that. Instead, what I did was I peeled his hands off of me and I said, fuck off. And I grabbed my best friend and I started dancing with her. There's so much objectification over the human body, and it's just thrown in our face every single day. And I want to live in a world where we don't do that to ourselves. I felt bad for his mind because he was so stuck, and it's just, I'm not an ass. I'm not legs. I'm not tits. I'm not a vagina. But these are things that are part of this big vessel that allows me to walk around this planet and do all this on this planet. And we have to respect every inch of it and not just point out one thing and go, oh my God, does my ass look good? Oh my God, do my tits look good? Oh my God, oh my God. And it's funny because I was talking to my best friend about this a while back, and I was saying like, what if the next thing in the media is going to be elbows, and like everyone's going to start sexualizing and objectifying our elbows, and that's going to be like the new thing. And then like people are gonna be like, oh my God, her elbows are this and that. It's so crazy. Like these are just parts of this thing. So I am done with the objectification. I think the human body is so beautiful and it's such a mystery because we don't really know everything that it does for us. Like it's crazy. And I think once we start honoring it and looking at our bodies as like, whoa, like we should be bowing down to them if that was ever even physically possible, instead of going, this part has to be like this or else it's not enough. And then it makes you feel like what you have is just, it's not important and it has to be fixed. So I felt really sorry because there are a lot of people with that mentality that will go around and judge people's bodies and then judge their own and be like, this has to be more, this has to be less, all that stuff. And I still struggle with body issues. That doesn't just go away, but I've definitely improved on how I look at my body, how I view my body. And I think everyone could just benefit by seeing their body for what it is. This vessel that helps us navigate the planet and does so much for us, and shouldn't be compared or picked at or teased or starved or filled till it can't breathe or manipulated or abused because of the standards in society, because of the conditionings in society, because we are ingrained with this shit. We have to learn to free our mind from that and really just love every inch of ourselves for what it is, naturally, So I don't want this video to be way too long. So I'm going to read the letter my body wrote to me. And this was very trippy. When I was writing this, I was like, whoa. Because we did all this yoga stuff. We even did like a quick meditation. And it was like, for people who meditate, like after you meditate, you feel like your mind is very like cleansed and you have like this warm haze around you. I get that. After I'm done meditating, I feel like, whoa, like my mind is cleansed. I no longer have all this tension and all these distracting thoughts and all this anxiety, and I'm just like, and I have this like warm protective haze over me. I feel like I'm glowing. I felt like that, but it was so much more intense, and I felt so energized yet calm at the same time. So when I was writing it, I was really like thinking about some deep shit. Like, whoa, what I'm using to write on this paper, even me right now talking, like it's just all the body, and like it's just all these things. They're just covering what's deep within. I get so excited talking about this shit. I get so excited. Okay. I'm taking off my socks. Sorry. Just want to get some comfortable before I start reading. Dear Alyssa, you've been through a lot. For a while, you didn't understand our relationship and rejected me. I get that. I'm sorry for all the pain you've experienced, and I understand why I react to things because of it. It doesn't make you feel comfortable. Know that the way you see light in everything is beautiful, and should be kept forever. Know that I'm lucky to be the blanket of your soul. You are a gift, and even though I react to things that happen in your existence, that everything will always be okay. That the discomfort is I'm sorry. Getting a little like, ooh. Okay. That the discomfort is temporary, that thoughts aren't always factual, that the signs should be trusted, and that I am trying to do everything in my power to keep you alive and well. Enjoy this life. Let go of negativity. Let the light within you take over and demolish all the pain. You were born to be free, and I will get you there. The thoughts that make you judge me are a part of the mind, which is a part of me, and I don't want to judge myself, and neither should you. So let go of them. They don't serve us. They won't let us succeed. Breathe. Nothing's gonna hurt you, baby. As long as you're with me, you'll be just fine. Love, Body. So the "Nothing's Gonna Hurt You, Baby" is a line from one of my favorite songs, "Nothing's Gonna Hurt You, Baby" by Cigarettes After Sex. I fucking love that song. Good shit. That's a good song to listen to if you ever feel incomplete within yourself, if you ever feel really, really, really vulnerable or really anxious, because I always play that, and it soothes me, and I love it. And I was gonna see them in concert this year, like in October, but I had an exam the next day. I was like, I can't fucking see them. And I was like, damn it. But I got a really good grade on the exam, so it was all good. And I watched some live performances, so it was okay. But I would love to see them live, and I would love to see them perform that song, because that song is I love that song so much. It just soothes everything. I remember the first night I heard that song, I was in bed, and it was nighttime, it was dark, and I just had my phone light on, and I put it in my ears, and I listened to it, and it was one of those moments where I was like, I've been looking for this for so long, and I finally found it, but I didn't know what it was. And I have those moments with different people, or different songs, or different anything on earth. I've had that. Like, I even had that with Lana Del Rey when I was first listening to her music. I was like, I've been looking for this without really knowing I was looking for this. And when I found it, it almost felt like something made me feel complete inside. It was a beautiful experience. I think one of the most beautiful things about life is just listening to music in bed or in the car. It really is. I'm going on a tangent, but the body, that's all I gotta say. It does so much for us. It lets us experience everything. Listening to music, our ears, writing, our hands, and our brain, and just love thyself and love your body and be gentle with yourself. So yeah, that was my first little video, long video. This is like, what, 18 minutes long? Cool. Long video of the Hippie Diaries. I will be making more, and I'll try not to go on too long, but I'm very passionate about this stuff, so I'll just like spill and spill. Have a beautiful day.